all one.
Everything we consume, whether it's food or soap or clothes or a radio, everything has a human labor component. And was that labor, was that human person who produced it, were they respected or were they exploited? Mint is obviously our most famous scent. It's Dr. Bronner's favorite soap. It's our original soap. And we want to produce our soaps in a way that every farmer and every worker involved is respected and being paid a fair price so that they can support their families and send their kids to school.
उसी मुझे अनुभव होती है जब मैं मेंथा के खेत पे जाता हूँ, मैं उसके साथ रहता हूँ तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है उसकी ठंडक, उसकी खुशबू।
मिंट की खुशबू से थकते नहीं है, बचपन से मिंट कर रहे हैं तो उसमें थोड़ी आदत सी हो गई है।
There wouldn't be a Dr. Bronner soap company today if it wasn't for our peppermint soap. And there wouldn't be peppermint soap if it wasn't for our partners in India making the organic peppermint oil that goes into it.
About 15 years ago, when we decided that we wanted to know where our ingredients come from to go direct for mint, India was the natural option for us. It's been a major producer of mint for a long time.
When I smell the peppermint soap, it brings me back to my childhood, going to visit my grandfather, who always seemed to have the smell of peppermint radiating from his pores. He started making peppermint soap in small batches at home. I think he really wanted to make something that would be more than a soap, but also a sensory experience.
Mint's a very evocative scent for me personally. It just reminds me of my granddad and his life.
Mint has always been our best seller. It's really what people identify with when they think of Dr. Bronner's. We sell a bottle of peppermint soap every 10 seconds. It accounts for 1/8 of all natural soap sold in America.
No amount of that hippie Dr. Bronner soap can wash off.
My grandfather put his philosophy on the bottle of soap. And what this generation is doing is taking that message off the bottle and applying it wherever we can.
We're in Bareilly in Uttar Pradesh, northern India. Dr. Bronners has been sourcing mint oils in this area since 2003. Over the years that we've worked here, we realized that one of the key challenges that farmers are facing is the deterioration in the quality of their soil.
हमने जो टेस्ट कराया उसमें हमने देखा है कि ऑर्गेनिक मैटर बहुत लो स्तर से भी नीचे जा चुका है जमीन का।
The result of industrial agriculture has been a global catastrophe of our agricultural landscape. The natural ecosystems are just destroyed. Carbon is oxidized up into the air. So it's a massive contributor of greenhouse gas, both in the effect of how it's ripping fertility out of our soils, but also the chemicals themselves have massive energy footprints.
कि वैज्ञानिक कारण भी हैं कि हमारी जे अगर हम केमिकली यूज करेंगे तो एक दिन ऐसा होगा कि उस खेत से जो हमारी फील्ड है उससे कुछ पैदा होना ही बंद हो जाएगा.
So regenerative organic agriculture is about reversing all that disaster, and it's a strategy that mimics nature, farming in nature's image. And when you look at a natural ecosystem, there's no external chemical inputs, no synthetic fertilizers, no pesticides. It's a totally self-regenerating system.
Good soil smell, yeah.
The key practices that farmers are using to regenerate the soil and bring back the carbon that has been lost to the atmosphere are simple. It's the production and application of compost. It's the use of mulches. That's crop residues that are just left on the fields. It's the shift to conservation tillage practices that do not go as deep and are not as destructive. It's the use of cover crops, so soil does not go uncovered in between crops. And it's rotational crops that bring back nitrogen to the soil.
और जो जैविक खाद हमने जब से तैयार करी है, जैविक खाद जब से लगाई है, तब हमें एक तो दो फायदा है, एक तो बीमारी से फायदा कि दवाई में हमारा पैसा कम खर्च हो तो और लागत भी कम है हमारी.
Soil is a living ecosystem. It's incredibly complex. And healthy crops and healthy food and amazing mint oil is a byproduct of really healthy living soil. Depleted, mismanaged soil is like a clear-cut forest. And when you properly manage soils, you bring that soil back to life, it's like reforestation. The importance of sourcing mint in an organic and regenerative fashion is that it supports such a huge land base and a huge number of farmers.
तो पहले हम 4 लोग यहाँ आए थे, अब हमारे साथ 1500 लोग हैं जो इसके बारे में आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं.
We don't really differentiate so much between regenerative, organic, and fair trade. To us, it's all one.
What we're looking for in a fair trade partner is a similar set of ideals. We're looking for trust and integrity.
The way we approach money is as energy to create a better world. And we want to make sure our local partners have that same philosophy. And Nihal and the team he has, they're just the ideal partner for us. They're excited by regenerative organic, excited like we are to be a steward of the land and just figuring out what are the best practices and techniques.
What's different under fair trade is the individual farmer will receive a 10% organic premium over that market rate and another 10% which then goes into a community fund, and that money can then be spent on various things, whether it's health, whether it's clean water. Those things are decided on by the committee here.
हमारी फेयर ट्रेड कमेटी सोसाइटी के लिए जो बेहतर क्या कर सकते हैं उसके लिए काम करती है। हम लोग अपने अपने विचार लाते हैं, उसको प्रायोरिटाइज करते हैं और कमेटी उस पर एक्शन लेती है।
हमारे गांव और मोहल्ले में जो फेयर ट्रेड की तरफ से जो पंप वगैरह लगाए गए हैं उससे हम लोगों के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा फ़ायदा है। हम बीमार नहीं होते हैं, हमें साफ़ शुद्ध पानी मिलता है।
मेरी सबसे पसंदीदा चीज़ पवित्रमेंथा के लिए ये है कि एक तो ये जो सामाजिक स्तर को बढ़ाने के लिए जो कार्य करते हैं, पवित्रमेंथा पुरुष किसानों के साथ साथ महिला किसानों को भी सपोर्ट करता है।
Fair trade for us provides an opportunity for our customers to use their dollars to make real differences in communities around the world.
डॉक्टर ब्रोनर्स टीम ने मुझको पूरा सपोर्ट किया इसके लिए। मेरे लिए गर्व की बात यह है कि मैं उस कंपनी के साथ में काम कर रहा हूँ जो है एनवायरनमेंट, कम्युनिटी और इन सबके डेवलपमेंट के लिए।
मैं चाहता हूं कि जो मेरे पिताजी ने ज़मीन मुझे दी है मैं उसे बहुत अच्छी तरीके से अपने बच्चों को पीढ़ी दर पीढ़ी जो हमें मिली है हम किसी दूसरे को उसे बेहतर बना के दे सकें।
All of our ingredients have a story as far as where in the world they're coming from. And it's really important to us to make sure that our raw materials, we know who's producing them. We're in a fair long-term relationship with them. The way they're being grown is regenerative and respects the soil, rewards farmers, make sure that everyone's winning. That's our commitment.
हम सबकी रहती है और हम सबको मिलके ही साथ इसको सही करना पड़ेगा। इसको सही करने का अभी एकमात्र साधन ही ऑर्गेनिक और रिजेनरेटिव एग्रीकल्चर है।
We have the solution. Like we can stop being part of the problem, being part of the solution.